And then Robert then walked in. And I realized I've been talking to his stunt double the whole time.
Complex fights and terrifying jumps never fail to impress. But sometimes the person you're watching on screen isn't who you think it is. We're diving into the world of stunt and body doubles to see what it's really like to take on daring and risky scenes on a regular basis. Let's have a look at all the scenes you never knew weren't done by the performers you thought. We cannot wait to watch Fate the Winx saga, but keep in mind the people on screen may not be who you think. Which scenes will we be watching Alessandra Howbridge as Precious Mustafa's character Aisha? She looks stunt ready here. Don't forget to watch Sadie Soverall's Beatrix as well, because you might just be watching her body double, Trina Bovenizer. We've been loving the sneak peeks she's shared in her trailer and on set. Tom Holland is one of the best Spider-Mans, but some credit is due to his amazing stunt double, Greg Townley. While former gymnast Holland does perform many of his own stunts, it's Townley's job to take on the stunts that Holland can't legally do because they're deemed too risky and dangerous.
My stunt doubles were a dream to work with because they push me to my limit, but in the safest way possible.
While Millie Bobby Brown does most of her Stranger Things stunts herself, if an injury gets her down, like the knee injury she got during season 3, her stunt double Cameron Poole takes over. She has to be very brave since it's her job to take on any stunt that could be too risky for Bobby Brown. The incredible aerial scenes and stunts in The Greatest Showman were mostly done by Zendaya.
Yeah, I never thought that I would be doing any type of acrobatic trapeze work in my life.
However, like with any high-risk scenario, there are times that her highly skilled doubles were on screen. Krista Marie Jackson is a professional aerialist, and Mallory Thompson is extensively trained in martial arts, parkour, and even scuba. That's a pretty impressive trio. When Peyton List was cast in Cobra Kai, she'd never really fought before. Her stunt double Janelle Kerfman is also her trainer and taught her all that she does on screen. For the more complex and risky scenes, Kerfman not only takes over and performs the stunts, but brings the little quirks and movements that List does as her character to the screen for consistency.
One of us gets hurt, we all get hurt.
David Holmes had a long career as Daniel Radcliffe's stunt double, but during the final Harry Potter film, he injured himself so badly doing a stunt, it paralyzed him from the neck down and ended his career.
The Deathly Hallows, and it was just a rehearsal that went wrong, and unfortunately I had my injury.
Some of the stunts you see on screen can't be faked, and the risk is insanely high. Though his career ended tragically, Holmes still loves the profession and even has a podcast called Cunning Stunts discussing the world of stunts. Now that is passion.
Training process is quite challenging, 6 or 7 hours a day.
Lou and Lou of Mulan, like many other actors and their doubles, grew and are very, very close. The bond is a pretty unique and strong one, as the two performers come together to bring one special role to life. Lily Aspel's skills are quite impressive for her age, especially considering her stunt double and trainer is in her 30s. Because Aspel is still underage, it was Rochelle Beinart you saw on the screen for the very dangerous stunts in Wonder Woman 1984.
I can do it.
Skateboarding was the key skill that brought William Spencer into the Spider-Man world. Andrew Garfield wanted his Peter Parker to be a skateboarder, and since Spencer was similar enough to Garfield physically, he fit the bill. It's not all a breeze though, since Spencer finds the high falls he does for the films really scary. We don't blame him. Playing Thor is no small feat, and neither is being his stunt double. Bobby Holland Hanton works out twice a day and stays on a high-protein diet to make sure he's in shape to double for Chris Hemsworth. On top of all that, since he's shorter than Hemsworth, he even performs some of the stunts while wearing heel lifts.
But there is always that element of danger, and you do pick up injuries along the way, you know?
Renee Moneymaker's list of stunt credits is extremely impressive. Many of them are her doubling for Jennifer Lawrence. The Hunger Games actress is such a fan of the diversely trained stunt women that she will fight to make sure Moneymaker is her double. Moneymaker has definitely nailed Lawrence's mannerisms and movements, so we believe the one incredible character is actually just one person. It's not all just battles and jumps. Zoe Saldana's stunt double from Guardians of the Galaxy, Chloe Bruce, had to wear face prosthetics while performing to convincingly double for Saldana. Bruce also studies the way Saldana moves and carries herself to bring as much accuracy to the screen as possible. When Robert Pattinson won the Best Fight MTV Movie Award for Twilight, it was Paul Darnell he thanked. It's no surprise, since Darnell did many of the major stunts for the battle that won the award because it was too much of a risk to have Pattinson doing them. We're glad Pattinson recognized Darnell publicly and gave credit where it was due. Stunt doubles definitely have to be very brave to do the work they do, but for many, it's a real thrill. Alicia Vela-Bailey, who is Shailene Woodley's stunt double for Divergent, performed all kinds of insane fights, jumps, and falls, including a whopping 66-foot jump that she did both with and without wires. Vela-Bailey credits it as her most challenging stunt.
Just learning a new thing was pretty cool.
While the stunts pulled off on screen are incredible, it's important to consider how big the risk is for the performers doing them. Since somebody has to do the job, it's Canadian stunt performer Nina Loren to the rescue for X-Men Dark Phoenix. If something bad could happen to Sophie Turner on set, they didn't risk it and instead had Loren step in. Stunt doubles really are real-life superheroes. For Naomi Scott's Aladdin stunt double, Casey Michaels, the career runs in the family. Michaels is a third-generation stunt performer. The major job Michaels had for Aladdin was testing the magic carpet contraption to make sure it was safe enough for Scott and Mina Massoud to use. When Brie Larson's stunt double for Captain Marvel gets ready to head to set, it's not just her phone and wallet she packs. Joanna Bennett and many other stunt people have to prep their stunt bags full of supplies like cushioning pads and harnesses to keep them safe while performing. When Bennett does arrive to set, she starts the day getting detailed hair and face prosthetics work done. Oh, but that's not all. Keep in mind, many of the stunts are also performed in heels and skirts, just to add even more complexity to the job. Reynolds is an actor who's had some bad injuries performing his own stunts, including 2 broken vertebrae in his neck. Now, he usually leaves the stunts to the trained professionals. Will Erickson and Alex Kishkovich both have a bit of an easier time disguising themselves as Reynolds when performing Deadpool stunts because of that fantastic suit. How many people does it take to make a superhero? Well, usually more than one in Hollywood. Actors have all sorts of reasons for body and stunt doubles. In Emma Watson's case, it's because she was busy studying at Brown University. That's right, Watson had lots of body doubles for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows since she was so often in the US at school. It was prosthetics and Emma Watson masks that helped disguise doubles Hannah Jones and Joanna Whitney on screen.
They don't have a home anymore, they're not safe anywhere anymore, and they're on a mission. It makes it very exciting.
Who was it rocking out on top of the Bat-Pod in The Dark Knight Rises? Catwoman, of course. Only underneath the suit, it wasn't Anne Hathaway, but her double, Jolene Van Butte. If she weren't cool enough, Van Butte also used to be a motocross champion. Like we said before, real-life superheroes. As you can see, the role of a stunt double is not only super cool, but lucrative for bringing intense and risky scenes to life. Did you know about any of these stunt doubles? Which stunts do you think are the scariest? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up with all our videos.